This little I shouldn't say little, pretty reasonable size coffee maker does a pretty good job. It uses the little pods from the Nespresso company that you stick them in there, and they're in various sizes. This is one of the smaller ones. It just makes a small shot like that. So you're going to get a very potent kind of coffee. I mean, it's going to be very, very strong espresso because it is a Nespresso machine. So I just did one in here just to show you the outcome, but let's go ahead and make one together. So when you open it up, you notice that coffee pod fell back in there in the little coffee pod holder, which is here on the side. So all the coffee pods drop in there. And then when you want to make another cup or shot, you stick it in. This is, again, a shot one. You stick it in here. This thing automatically determines what size you're using, and then it makes it appropriately. So it's going to know that this is a not so tall, so it's going to be less water. It's going to make it, a very strong shot. So when you go to close it, well, first of all, of course, you got to make sure you fill up your tank. I've got a little bit of water in there because I don't need it to be completely full. I'm going to go ahead and close it. And then when you close it, you're going to push this all the way. The first time I did this, I didn't get it all the way down. And then you just push the button, and it automatically, as you can hear, begins to do the process of pushing the water in, heating it up, and then spits out my wonderful little coffee shot here. And here it comes. Now, if you need to, because you have a smaller cup or a taller cup, you can take this piece completely out. You can literally, it pulls all the way out, and you do that after it's finished making this cup of coffee. But it goes pretty fast because you saw that I had just hit that start button and heated up the water really quickly, and you can see the steam coming off there, and it's so beautiful. It smells fantastic. You can also do refill kits to refill your pods, which I do. I use a little refill tamper and new foil and whatnot, so I actually will refill mine. The one that I'm showing you here is one that came with the unit instead of a refill. It tastes really good. I think that you could probably get better quality coffees, but that's debatable, I suppose. This is where you're going to stick your milk attachment, the little piece that is going to go on the end there, and then the milk's going to come out. I don't use milk. I don't use a lot of frothy milk either, and I don't have a desire to froth it. But if you did, this thing is going to be amazing for that. I can't speak to its efficacy, but it seems to work well. And then, of course, you've got all of the different button settings here for what you want to do. But overall, I think this is a great little coffee maker. Is it worth the price? Boy, I don't know. You got to really love your coffee or love, going through the rigmarole of refilling these, which means you really better love coffee in order for it to really pay off for that really high price point. So that's one, negative, is it's very expensive. The coffee pods are expensive. The unit itself is expensive. I mean, it's a thing. So, I mean, you don't get this unless you are an absolute coffee lover / freak like I am. I love coffee. So yeah, overall, I think it does a really great job. I wish I could speak to you about the milk frother. Unfortunately, I cannot, so I won't because I have no experience with that. But all in all, I think it's a great machine. We'll definitely use it instead of we have a full-blown espresso machine in the cabin, but we won't be using that all the time. It's kind of a pain. And this does make a nice quality shot of espresso. Okay, hope you have a good one. Thank you.